Do you want students to be unfocused all the time and do badly in school? If so, please go see a doctor. If not, you should know that some schools don't give students recess. You might be thinking, why does this matter? Good question. Students can't focus when they don't get any breaks during school. This is bad since it affects their academic performance negatively. I am a student and I value hard work. I sometimes get unfocused when I don't get a break. If I think I need a break to focus, other people will as well. All schools should give students recess time so they can be more focused. Schools which don't give their students recess do this for a reason. These schools think the students should spend more time in classes. They think this will improve the students' academic performances, but it doesn't. They can't do better if they can't focus. The Shape of Nation report from 2016 by the Society of Health and Physical Educators, Shape America, states 15 of the U.S. states, or 30% of the U.S. states, have a set minimum time for recess. This means that the schools in these states have a guaranteed recess time. The other 35 states, or 70% of the states, don't have a set minimum time for recess. This means that they either don't give recess to their students or don't have a certain amount of recess time. This is really bad, since the students from these schools which don't get recess won't do as well as students from schools which give them recess. The burning flames of injustice these unfortunate students are experiencing isn't fair to them. If they need a break, they should get one, since it is good for them. It's not their fault if they can't focus and they don't get any breaks. We need to help these ill-fated students. Now, you might be wondering how recess lets students focus. During recess, students release a lot of their energy. They can't do that during class, since that would disrupt the class. Once they are done releasing their energy, they can focus. Personally, after we take a break during a class or between classes, I feel like I can focus more. These breaks help me do better in class. In Ancient Cultures class, we do a lot of work. I sometimes feel restless after doing work for a long period of time in that class, and I can work more productively once I get a break. Recess is to a student as food and water is to a human. Recess is vital for them to focus. Luckily, we can do a few things to help this tragic situation. We can reach out to those schools that don't give recess to students and tell them to make the right decision. If those schools even add 20 minutes of recess, which is what the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends, that will help their students. If the students get a break like that, instead of no break at all, they'll be a lot more focused. It's extremely important to convey this message to these schools, since there are other consequences caused by not having any recess or breaks. A study done by the University of Rochester shows that not having recess makes it likely that these students will fall behind in their cognitive, physical, and physiological development. These doomed students need our help. We can also show the schools which don't give any recess statistics for tests and behavior from schools which give recess, and compare those to their own statistics. For example, in Finland, students get a 15-minute break every 45 minutes, along with 1 or 2 30-minute recesses. This is a lot more than the average 25 minutes of recess Americans get. Finnish students also do much better academically than American students. Having the extra recesses makes the Finnish students focus, so they do better academically. As Tim Walker said, a teacher from the US, now in Finland, throughout the school year, my Finnish students would, without fail, enter the classroom with a bounce in their steps after a 15-minute break. And most importantly, they were more focused during lessons. If the schools which don't give students breaks see how these Finnish students are becoming successful, they might be obliged to change their ways. If students don't get any recess or breaks, stunted cognitive, physical, and physiological development, and a lack of focus isn't all that happens to them. Students can also behave badly. During recess, they can talk loudly and run around. As I said before, they can't do this during class. Some students can behave badly since they have too much energy. This is really bad, and is another reason why students should get recess. In conclusion, all schools should give students recess. Recess is good for the cognitive development, physical development, and physiological development of students. Recess helps students focus. Recess can help with the students' behavior in class. If we work together and let these schools know the truth, we can stop this unfortunate situation from occurring. Thank you.